at lcmakeupartistry.com.
Fun, friends, and a good time just starts to describe the enjoyment of the Sunrise Pedal Trolley. We offer a new and unique way to travel around Bay City and experience our area's culture, history, specialty, and antique shops.
And of course, our local pubs.
The Sunrise Pedal Trolley is a 15-person people-powered bike. Whether you're out on a wine walk, trying the newest micro beer, or just out to have some fun, we offer an experience like no other. Our riders pick the stops before we begin, making each tour different. To book a tour, visit sunrisepedaltrolley.com.
Just for a minute.
Wine glasses are full. The divas are ready. Now back to the Divalution show.
Yep, we're back, and we had a good break. I hope you did too. Hey, you know what? We were just talking. We might as well talk about the fashion show now, because we are totally sold out, except for one of the women that wanted a ticket is now modeling. We actually have one ticket.
An extra ticket.
So for sale for $30. If you, maybe I should stand in the front and scalp it that day. So if you would like to go, get in touch with me on Facebook or somewhere and let me know, because we have one precious ticket, the golden ticket. Yep, we had fun. We sold out in one day. That was pretty tremendous.
I can't believe that.
Hey, you know what else I wanted to tell you, too, is we have a couple of new sponsors. One of them is E&D Accounting and Tax Services. She's really busy right now, but she specializes in small businesses. If you would like to get in touch with her, it's 989-893-1137. And she specializes in personal, too, but also small businesses. Juliana Tacey, Massage Therapy. Usually she's here to talk about it, but she's not here. So I'm going to talk about it. She's licensed, insured, and board certified. She'll come to your house or you can come to hers. She does hot stone therapy, which is to die for.
Oh, I love
it's
that.
Really nice, yeah.
That sounds
She
right
comes with really good credentials. Her number is 989-684-8255. And our newest advertiser is New Beginnings Fair. You can find them on Facebook under New Beginnings Fair in Burton, Michigan. Cassie taught me my Reiki 1 and 2 class. And they have all kinds of things like woo-woo things, crystals. And,
cool.
And they're always doing something there. They're always having some kind of class. Get in touch with your intuition.
Where is that?
It's in Burton, Michigan.
In Burton.
Yep. Their address is on their Facebook page, so find them on Facebook, New Beginnings Fair.
New Beginnings Fair. Okay.
Right, and their number is 810-744-4077, and make sure that tell them that you heard about them on the Devolution show. Maybe she'll give you a little extra bonus or something. She's like that, Cassie. She's like that. So we are back with Lisa Thompson of Self Love Beauty, and now I'm going to ask some questions.
Ooh, okay.
Define beauty.
Ooh, that's a hard one. For me, beauty is the way that you project yourself to others in your expressions, like your laughter and your smile and how you glow. I guess that's the best way. I think we all glow in a different way. Some people glow with the way that they laugh. Some people glow with how they, their voices when they're happy. And I think that's when it, projects and everybody else feels, beautiful
Good. That was a good
them.
answer. I like that answer. Mitzi.
Glow's a good word.
Yes, ma'am.
Define beauty.
Beauty for me, I will always own this, always comes from within. I know we always hear beauty's only skin deep, but beauty's from the heart. And I think some days if we all were blind and could not see, the world would be a beautiful place. So
because no one would be judged by their
beyond,
looks. Yeah.
It's just like looking beyond and stuff, to where, So that's it. That's all I got.
How about you? From a man's point of view.
Yeah, follow all this. Great.
Oh, I can't do that. No. It's beauty. What is it that guys kind of... guys like... when it comes to women in beauty, guys like women that are really straightforward and honest and not afraid to tell you who they are. It feels good. It takes that in culture we're supposed to do something to take care of this person off of that plate, so you can just kind of interact as a, an equal,
Absolutely.
an egalitarian little.
Yeah.
So I like Glow. I like what you had to say about Glow, because I think it really is something that emanates, as you said, from the inside out.
Yep.
But it is visual, and it is a vibration almost, something you can sense when somebody's vibration is good. They're just giving it out there, and
Yes, exactly.
and it is very attractive. Does that make sense?
I have a question for you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I have a question for you. We're defining beauty. Why do you think, we always see, like last week we were here, we're talking about J-Lo and beauty and
Right.
what you see in the mirror and stuff like that. But have you ever noticed some people that you think are just gorgeous? I mean, they are. J-Lo is gorgeous, and I'm not using her as an example,
Right.
but they're gorgeous. But at the same time, they are in so much sadness. They don't feel as beauty as their outside is. And we see it all the time. I mean, they're with different it's just not in the acting
Absolutely.
field, but that whole thing. So it's just like that beauty. So I want to ask you, with the thinking of it that way, I don't know. It just is. It's just weird because you look at them and you go, God, they're just drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well,
I
and you
love that
never
hair.
know
I
what
love
goes
that.
on in their heads. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
And I think too, to that point, they, people tell them, via social media that they're beautiful
All the
But
time,
But
all
what
the
if they
time.
don't hear it from home?
Right.
What if
That's a good
because they
point.
think that, people in their close niche of friends think, oh, they already know. I don't need to tell them. But those are the people that matter the most. Those are the people that you need the
Right.
affirmation from to remind you that you have a beautiful soul.
Right.
Because they're surrounded by you all the time.
Right. I'm going to read from my book here. Does one's physical beauty dictate her diva eligibility? A true diva's strength and beauty comes from within. She does, however, always make the most of her shell. So I think that...
I like that. You make the most of her shell. You're right.
Yep.
Good job,
So-
Deb. I like
Thanks. So I think that I appreciate that, Missy. So to me, beauty is it's something that maybe you don't feel. You might not always feel beautiful. You might not, but it's how other people perceive you.
Yep.
And can you make yourself more beautiful? Well, yeah, you can physically make yourself more beautiful. But I think what's more important is that you make yourself more beautiful from the inside. Here's another question for you. We're going to go around. Have you ever met somebody that was absolutely drop dead gorgeous until you got to know them?
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yes. And she was gorgeous. Yeah, I wanted it all. I wanted her hair. I did. I'm going, how often do you work out? Because I wanted to know how she got what she got. I'm sure I couldn't keep up with it, but she was absolutely gorgeous. I really liked her in the beginning, but again, it was very superficial for me.
Yep.
And that, but, I can say it on the radio. She was a bitch. She was
You
just
can.
ugly inside.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So she had all of this going on, so everybody saw what I saw. And you feel good when you're around pretty people. You feel pretty, or you think you do anyway. You're like, oh, because everybody's looking at her. You're like, yep, she's with me, kind of thing. So you have this build your own ego. So it was really my ego I was building for myself and that. But yeah, no, she was just mean because you just be in catty.
So
you'd hear
eventually her physical beauty
Oh, yeah.
was diminished by how she was.
Yeah, you just start to look going, God, who are you?
And why are you like that?
Yes.
Yeah, and why are you like that? You made an interesting comment when you were just talking, too, about the beauty. And I think for me, and we were talking a little bit about this last week, is that I think if we always have to keep looking for affirmation from outside, we're always searching. And I really, really it takes a lot of training, but beauty has to come. I have to affirm myself.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
So if I
Yep.
can affirm I'm pretty today, I'm beautiful, love me, like I told you last week, naked in the mirror every morning, I have to look and go, I love you.
Yes.
Tough it days. There's many, and then I can begin my day. So then I go out and my day is prettier for
Yep.
me. I view everything differently. You know what I mean? But it is.
Yep.
It's that
And it's
affirmation,
stepping
like
out
it
of-
says,
yeah.
those stars, because they're looking for it and they need it.
Exactly.
And it's superficial because nobody knows who they are.
Yeah,
I think.
that's
And
it.
Yeah.
I think too, it's the people that we all have our days where we don't love ourselves, but it's stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's like the hardest thing for all of us to do is step out of your comfort zone and love yourself. You know, like we have to step out of our comfort zone for multiple things, but we forget that we have to do that with ourselves too. And, you know, we forget to tell ourselves that we love ourselves and all the good qualities that we have. Instead, we always, you know, think about all the things that we need to work on, and we forget to be thankful for the gifts that we have. You know, we're all passionate about different things. We're all very good at different things, and so you have to remember what you bring to the table. And I think people forget sometimes that that's beautiful. Like, you're bringing so much to other people. But it's stepping out of your comfort zone to understand that piece.
So, and I agree with you 100% what you're saying, because you can accept yourself the way you are. And nobody's perfect, obviously.
Absolutely.
But that doesn't mean that you can't keep striving to be a better version of yourself.
Yep.
But you do have to be grateful for everything that you have, everything that you are, and everything that you've been through, because it's brought you to this point. And I think that sometimes we forget that. You know, I know some mornings when I'm putting on my makeup, I think, why even freaking bother? You know what I mean? I do. I think that. And who am I going to see today? Hardly anyone. And yet I keep going because it makes me feel better about myself. And then I argue with myself, because really that's wrong. I shouldn't need makeup to feel better. I do. I go round and round about that.
Well, your quote just said, though. You said you know.
Make the best of your shell. Yes.
You are. You're making the best of your shell, and that's good. But like when we were talking about like loving yourself, I think.
But it's not where the self-worth is.
We say things like, even with my family, they will hear me, and I go, "Oh, I love you, Mitzi," and my family, my husband and I have been married 32 years this week. Woo-hoo.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. He will go, "God, sometimes you're so full of yourself," and I go, "Yes, I am." But I don't look at it as like I got a big ego and I'm snobbish. But it's like, if I can't love me, how can I go out and love somebody else? You know,
right?
Kind of
That's right.
So I mean, it is. But society too. It's like, if you imagine if J.Lo started her day and somebody heard her say, "I love me."
Now that
she
would be
get destroyed.
She would be, wouldn't she?
Right. Yeah.
She would be totally.
I'm picking on her, so hopefully she listens to this, and we're really.
She can whisper it. J.Lo, whisper it to yourself.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? If we as a
Poor
society
J.Lo.
look at that as a
conceited.
Yeah, conceited, egotistical,
narcissistic.
Yeah, narcissistic, and it's not that way at all. It's just. You know, and I think if we can spin it a different way.
Exactly.
You know.
And it takes the pocket of women like us, you know, and a lot of other people that we meet to be that reminder. And I think I've been meeting more pockets of these types of women, but it's then we just have to take it and we have to spread it a little bit more than what we can sometimes.
You know, I've always wanted to run an experiment.
Let's do it.
Okay, listen to it.
Okay.
Because you would be.
No, I'm in.
I could see the three of us doing this. I've always wanted to have a big audience that didn't know me, and have somebody introduce me with all my credentials, and have a pillow stuffed under me, and have my hair really frumpy, and real thick glasses, and walk out like this, and deliver this astounding talk, and see how many people really listened.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I bet you I could go back, fix my hair, put nicer makeup on, put more contemporary clothes, come out and say the same freaking thing, and they would appreciate it more. And that makes me mad, because it's true.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. There's been experiments, not just on women, but they've done that.
Oh.
Where people will dress up and be somebody else, The one that just it was not about 6 months ago, there's the man who was the homeless man outside of a church. Mm-hmm. And he's sitting out there, and people are going into a church, and they're ignoring him, kind of like, get away.
In a church.
And yeah.
Oh,
so then this homeless
that's
man
very
who
angering.
came into the back of church was sitting there and was not being greeted. People wanted him to leave. He stood up. He was the new preacher for the church.
Oh, yay for him!
You know what I mean? He got
that's
a taste
powerful.
of it. Yeah, it is. That's what I mean.
That is powerful.
Yeah, it's awesome. You read it and you just kind of go, and I sit there and go, what would I do?
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? What would I
Right.
do? Would I be one of
Exactly.
those people like, oh, yeah, I own it?
Yep.
I probably would walk away going, oh, buddy, you really should probably take
Yeah.
a shower.
All right.
You know,
it's-
I don't
yeah.
want to sit next to you.
Yeah.
I own where my faults are, but then it's like maybe the next time I won't be that way.
Well,
you
it's
know?
even like, too, with everybody in general, you see